Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an H&M haul. It really is probably going to be more of like a sweater haul because I am trying to fill in some holes in my sweater closet like a turtleneck. So first off, let's talk about this turtleneck here. I'm a sucker for oversized turtlenecks. I don't have one that is like this boxy shape and oatmeal color and like a really dramatic neck. From last year I had like a black one that was like a dress. So I wanted to add that into my collection. This one is from the H&M Conscious collection. It is 64% polyester, 30% acrylic, and 6% wool. That's why it's so comfortable for me because I'm actually wearing just this sweater, no t-shirt underneath, and it's not itchy. The 6% wool is just enough to keep me warm. I'm a little bit hot right now because it's still, I think it's like over 20 degrees today when I'm filming this, but it will be so nice in the winter. I'm really loving this oatmeal-y color and how the neck is just super dramatic and it's not tight on the neck. Like, I'm quite sensitive to materials on the neck, so I like turtlenecks that are a little bit looser. I ordered it in a size medium, so that's why it kind of drapes a little bit more. Probably more likely I will wear it tucked in like this, just so that I'm not completely lost under this oversized sweater. Again, it is a medium, so it is a little bit more dramatic than if I probably ordered it in a small, but that's how I like my sweaters in the winter. So this is the next piece. It's kind of like a fleecy crop sweater. I actually sized down on this one, which is a surprise because I don't normally size down on sweaters. I go up, but I saw the shape of it online and I wanted to make sure that it like cropped at the right point of me, and then I didn't want the sleeves to be too long just because of the shape. So I went extra small and I think it actually fits quite perfectly. I'm wearing high-waisted pants right now and they just overlap so that it's not like uncomfortable for me. I really like how the one size down fits. So if you're looking for it to look like that on me, definitely size down. So when I come up close, you can kind of see the different materials. It's like a mixed material sweater. It has like this like shinier piece here and then like a Sherpa texture here. It is basically all polyester, but it just has different textures on it, which I think makes the sweater a little bit more interesting. And I also love that it's a half zip so that I can feel a little bit more comfortable. I can zip it down a little bit lower and still show like my necklaces, whatever, but if it's too cold, I can zip it up. So next up is this Mockneck Sweater. It's a little bit of like an darker oatmeal-y color. I am really like into the Mockneck turtleneck this winter. I didn't really like them before, but I'm really learning to love it. And I like how this one is a little bit taller than a regular mock neck. I ordered a size medium because I wanted it to be obviously still more dramatic and I didn't want to risk the neck being too tight, and I think it's actually quite a perfect width around the neck, or diameter. So this is what the shape looks like untucked. The arms are definitely a little bit more dramatic, so you might have to be careful if you're thinking of wearing like a tighter jacket over it, but it's a pretty soft material, so I don't think you'll have too many issues with it. So this was 8% wool and the rest is polyester and acrylic, so it's definitely still comfortable, but I do feel a little bit of like an itchiness on the neck, I think because it just touches it more than the oversized one I just tried on. However, in the winter when it gets colder, I don't think I'll have that problem, so I'm going to keep it because I really do love the shape and the color. I think this is going to be a super versatile sweater. I just think it's going to be a great fall piece to wear under jackets and then transition into winter. This one is H&M Log. To be honest, I've never really had much luck with the Log collection. I typically find that it looks cheaper than the rest of their collections, and that's kind of how I feel with this one. I have a sweater that is basically the shape anyways, but I really wanted something that had like this kind of like white and oatmeal-y color, so I ordered it to see what it would be like on, but I'm not impressed with it. It's just like a regular crew neck. The thick knit design isn't dramatic enough. It just kind of sits flat for me, so I'm gonna return it. I did get a size small in this. It kind of just sits like any other sweater, nothing too special about it. This is the next piece. It's a little bit more form-fitting than what I normally wear. A lot of you have said that I should probably wear pieces that fit me a little bit better, but I just feel more comfortable in oversized pieces. But it doesn't mean that I won't get a piece if it catches my eye that is a little bit more form-fitting. So like I said, I'm a really big fan of the mock neck right now, so that's why I got this piece. But I also really like the color. It's a pretty rich brown, and then it has these really beautiful wide ribs on it, and I think it's just, and I think it's gonna be a good piece like on its own, but also really nice like under blazers and under other jackets in the winter. Plus it has this really cool sleeve detail, so it just makes it a little bit more dramatic when you stand with your hands down, which I don't know if I ever really do because I'm always talking with my hands. And it's a really comfortable material. I think 70% viscose and 30% polyamide. So that is why it's super comfy and not itchy, and totally fine to wear it without like a camisole or tank top underneath. And I am wearing a small. So true to size if you wanted to fit like this. So since we're on the topic of fitted pieces, I thought I'd show you this tank top that I picked up from H&M too. It really reminds me of the Aritzia one I have. That is basically the same shape, same, like almost same ribbing, but this one's a lot softer in terms of material. Like you can kind of see, like even by the close-up here, it's going to be more comfortable in terms of like layering under sweaters, probably like under jackets and blazers. The Aritzia one is thicker, probably better quality. It is pricier, but it's more of like a standalone piece. I think this one is better for layering and still like getting that rib and like square neck effect. So the tank top I'm wearing in a size small, and this is what I mean by layering under pieces. This is a cardigan, also from H&M. I got in a size medium. That's why it's so drapey, but with these types of cardigans, I need it / want it to be super drapey, super oversized. And I've been wanting an oversized cardigan for a while, but I wasn't really sure if I was gonna get much wear of it because I didn't wear too many cardigans last year, but I'm just feeling like a change of sweater styles this year, and so I ended up getting it. If you look online, you'll see something very similar to this in a higher price point. So they have two sweaters, very similar. This one is the cheaper one because it doesn't have wool and mohair. I think the other one has mohair too. I decided not to get that one because I saw the material online and I just knew it was going to be one of those super itchy cardigans, and like all I want to do with cardigans is just like curl up in it. So this one is mostly polyester, polyamide, and acrylic. You still get this beautiful texture in it, and it just is that much more comfortable. And that's what I mean, like when I want tank tops underneath like jackets and sweaters like this, like that's why I got these layering pieces. So clearly I am into ribbed tanks. This one is a black ribbed tank, a little bit of like a different shape. This one is made of viscose and polyamide. I am wearing a size small. I think tank tops I can pull off a size small, even an extra small, because it is a little bit looser in some areas. It's a different shape than the white one though, and a little bit more of like a dressier material. It's a scoop neck, as you can see, but it's also got a little bit of that like shininess in it. I don't know if it comes across on screen, but it is like that shiny or ribbed material, if you guys know what I mean, versus the other tank top was like a regular, almost like a cotton tank top. So this is another cardigan. I think this is the last sweater I have. I'm not 100% sold on it. This is a size medium because I wanted it to be quite oversized, and it's like this off-white cream. It's not quite cream, it's quite white. This is what it looks like buttoned up too. It's a size medium, so it's not quite cropped as to, I feel like, where it's supposed to be cropped if I ordered a small, but I wanted it to be a little bit more dramatic because it is a thicker knit sweater. So when I come up close, you can really see the pattern of it. It's 60% cotton and 40% acrylic, which is why you get this really nice texture in it and like a really nice flow to it. Like there's like some nice weight to it. So I don't know exactly how I feel about it. It's super comfy. I love this kind of material, like cotton and acrylic mix. It's a very great texture, and it has just a lot of great flow to it in terms of like movement. But I think it's too similar to my Free People one and the Wilfred one that I don't really need it, so I think I'm gonna be returning it. But if you don't have like a cardigan like this in your closet, I think this is a good option. Alright, so I have a wedding this Saturday, so I've been looking for like a dress to wear. I like was hesitant on getting a red dress because I didn't want to like be too bright and obnoxious at someone else's wedding, but I saw this one on H&M and I thought that was really cute. It's like a slip, but it's a little bit looser. It has like a slit on the side and it has some texture in it. I'm wearing a size 4. I was debating between 2 and 4, but like with flip dresses, I'd rather it be loose than too tight. I think I could probably go for a 2, and I don't know if I'm gonna keep it just because now that I have it on, it's pretty bright, so I don't think so, but we'll see. So up close, this is the material you can see. It's a little wrinkled from the packaging, obviously, but it does have this like almost like a snake print embossed into it. So from afar, you obviously don't really see it, but it adds a little bit of depth to the material instead of just having like that normal like either crepe or satiny silk material that silk dresses normally are. The print just gives it a little bit of interest. Last piece, this is a denim jumpsuit / coveralls, whatever you want to call it. I really like it, but I do think I ordered a size too big. So I went with a size 4 for this one, just like a little bit too loose. So I feel like a size 2 would definitely be the perfect size in terms of like this piece. So what I love about it is that it is denim, but it's a very thin denim. So it's very comfortable, very like movable. It's not like stiff, which I was worried about when I saw it online. I really like the shape of the like culotte leg almost, and then it is, well, it would be cropped if I got a size 2. It is a little bit cropped now, but it would be even cropped, more cropped. So the issue I have right now is that like from the shoulder to basically the crotch area is a little bit too long. So if it was a 2, then it would sit up just a little bit more, make me look a little bit taller. Right now I feel like I'm being like overwhelmed by it. But overall the shape is super flattering. It has like this belt up here. It's a high-waisted sitting belt. And then it has these buttons up here, long sleeve, which will be perfect for fall, winter. And it's loose enough on the top that you could probably layer a turtleneck underneath, which would be super, super cute. I think it's a really cute jumpsuit if you're looking for something like this. I would say size true to size though. And that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed this H&M fall haul. That rhymed and that kind of worked out well. But if you have any questions, leave them below in the comment section, and I will leave the shoppable links in the description box if they're still available. So if you like the video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, and I will see you next time.